everyone, my name is Brenda Cole. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be going over my April wrap-up. So in the month of April, I actually took part, last few days of March through April 14th, I took place in Galaxy-a-thon. So I have a whole Galaxy-a-thon wrap-up that came out a few days ago from the time you guys are seeing this video. So go check out my Galaxy-a-thon wrap-up and my vlogs. I did vlog those 2 weeks and had an absolutely amazing time. So go over and check out that. So these are the books that I read from the 15th through the end of April. So let's go over the first book that I read. So our book club book of the month was Girl Serpent of Thorn, and this is by Melissa Brashdouse. I think that's how you pronounce that. And I only think me and author J.J. Marshall actually read that this month, but me and her really have talked a little bit about this, but not a lot just yet. I will say that I'm giving this like 3.75 stars to 4 stars. I will give it 4 stars on Goodreads. This is a very loose retelling of Sleeping Beauty. Very loose retelling of Sleeping Beauty, and almost kind of has like an Arabian Nights feel to it. But this is a standalone book about a girl who can't touch anybody because if she touches somebody, she kills them or they die, and just her overcoming that. Like I was saying, I really enjoyed this, and I kind of wish it was a little bit longer, like at least a duology, but I still really enjoyed it, so 4 stars. I also did a lot of rereading this month. So to make this kind of quick, the next 3 books I've read were all rereads, like I was saying, with Shadow and Bone by Leigh Bardugo, then Siege and Storm, and then Ruin and Rising. Like I said, I have read these before, but I wanted to reread them before the Netflix show came out, and I successfully did that. And just like the first time, I'm giving these all like 4 stars. I absolutely love these, and it was so fun jumping back into the Grisha trilogy. And yes, I have watched the Netflix show and absolutely love it. They did this book justice, I guess you can say. But yeah, I reread all 3 of these. Another 2 rereads that I did was Storm and Fury by JLA, and then the second one, Ragen Ruin. And this is an annotated edition, so it's really interesting physically reading this one and getting to see my annotations from the first time I read it, and pretty much every like thought process I had from annotating the first time, I still had that thought process. I actually added a few more this time to it just because I could. And then you just follow the story from here to here. So pretty much you follow Trinity in this story, and she can see ghosts, and she's living with the gargoyle community. This is a spin-off series from the White Hot Kiss trilogy by JLA, and the 3rd book is coming out June 1st, so I wanted to reread these before I jump into the 3rd book because it's been a little bit, and I fell in love with every single one of these characters just as much as I did the first time. I love JLA books, but I'm really glad that I decided to jump into these before the 3rd one came, because there's so much that goes on between 1st and 2nd book, and I can't wait to see what the 3rd one has in store for all of us. So I also have another book that I read this month, but I can't tell you guys about it because it's in a separate secret video that will be coming out hopefully in the next few months, so you guys will see that then. Other 2 rereads that I did this month was Paper Princess by Aaron Watt, and then I also read the second one, Broken Princess. Is about a girl who's stripping to put herself through school. She's not in college, she's actually in high school, and her mom dies of cancer. That's kind of like a backstory to this book. And then a guy comes in claiming to be her guardian, and he has all this money. She gets swept up into the society of these royals, and it's very sexual, too sexual for teenagers who are under the age of 18. There's a lot of like bitchy drama going on. It's very intense, and honestly, the first time I read this, I really enjoyed it, but it's been a few years. Now that I've kind of like read more different contemporaries, I can see problematic things in it because they are way underage, but in the same sense, this is probably what happens in a lot of different societies. Like, this could probably be a real thing. So I did enjoy them, but I didn't enjoy them as much as the first one, so I'm giving them both 4 stars. Then I decided to read The Unhoneymooners by Christina. I absolutely love this, guys. So this is about a girl is getting married, and they end up getting sick at their wedding, and her sister has to take her honeymoon, and then she has to take it with the best man, which is the groom's older brother, other, and they already like pre-hate each other before the wedding and before this Hawaii vacation, but they decide to go Hawaii anyways, and you know, you pretty much what happens there. But the good thing about Christina Lauren books, it's not always just what it seems. Like, yeah, there was like the Hawaii trip and getting to see that, but there was also a lot of like adult underlying content in this book that was so well written, and so like instead of just pushing problems to the side, they actually talked about it. Like, it was really good in that aspect of it. So I gave this 5 stars. I absolutely love this book. So the next book we need to talk about is Amid Stars and Darkness, and this is actually going to be the last one. This is by Chanley Lee Feener, and this is about a girl who accidentally gets mistaken to be this alien princess. Like, they look like humans, but they're from a different planet, so this is very spacey and galaxy and like an alien planet. And I don't know, this was so fun and so different than I originally thought it was going to be. Macy from The Bright Side Girl gave this to me, and I so much enjoyed it that I had to get the second one. Hopefully the second one will be here soon because it was really good. This doesn't have the best writing involved in this, but has a great story about a prince who is very much hated and horrible, and then this girl has to act like she is the princess of this world to save it until they can find the real princess. It is absolutely amazing, and I can't wait to read the second one. So yeah, I gave this 4 stars. So guys, those are all the books that I read this month, plus the 2 audio, and one more that is in a secret wrap-up that you guys haven't seen just yet, so look forward to seeing that extra video coming in the next few months. But yeah guys, I had an absolutely amazing reading month in April. I'm so glad to say that because I read so many space and galaxy books in Galaxy-a-thon that I carried that over a little bit into the rest of the month. But I've read so many books this month, and I'm still really in that want to consume all the books right now. So hopefully that carries on into May, because May looks like it's going to be a very busy reading month as well. So anyways guys, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. My name is Britt Nicole, and I look forward to seeing everybody soon in my next videos. Bye!